What are the gods like in Homer? Are they what you would think of as moral?
Nope.
They found a way to present this higher thinking, but in a way where everyone can understand it.
I think what the core does is it challenges you to think in a new way.
Justin says, concretely, it's just not the case. How many people are going to be philosophers, even today? What do you think?
I really like having the opportunity to think about philosophy, think about theology, just think about these larger issues, not just content.
The core curriculum at Seton Hall University is a program we've designed to introduce students to study the works of the past into the present, beginning with writings like those of Plato and Aristotle, through the Bible, through St. Augustine, up to the present day, where they can look at the big questions of life in light of the Catholic intellectual tradition, as well as honing their skills of critical reading and writing.
Every culture has access to some extent to truth. Fundamental idea in Christianity. One of the things the core helps students do is to develop a nimble mind. That is, a mind capable of moving from philosophical texts to poetry, to spiritual autobiography and back again.
What's really exciting to me as a professor is when the light bulb goes off, when a student really connects with the text, perhaps for the first time ever, and it's meaningful and it's important to them. And you can see that it really connects with something going on in their own life. For me, that's what it's all about, and that's why I love to teach these courses.
He's trying to kind of conform the Christianity culture with the culture that's there already, rather than separating it and doing like the whole separation between church and state. The professors I've had for my core curriculum have been very knowledgeable and very passionate. They don't necessarily sit in front of a classroom or stand in front of a classroom and lecture you as much as they challenge you and make you pull the information out of yourself.
Well, one of those potentially could be truth.
There you go. Exactly.
Well, personally, I like the discussion mostly because anyone can read it, but what discussion allows is a bunch of different perspectives. That's one of the great things about college.
Gods are involving themselves, they're stooping down to our level, which is something that is not agreed with Christianity, because God's supposed to be above us. People today my age, they think that, you know, what does it matter what Plato said, or what does it matter what was in the New Testament? But it's not the age of the text that matters, it's the content. It's the subjects, the concepts that they're presenting.
You also don't ignore what is so powerful and true and perhaps good and beautiful.
I'm studying to be a teacher, so a lot of education is very much learn this content, whereas core is developing you as a thinker, and it's a different level of thinking. It's kind of a higher level of thinking that transcends everything else you learned.
It makes me step outside of the box. It makes me go, wow, I didn't see it that way.
I'm very glad that Seton Hall has the core curriculum because it's been an amazing experience, a wonderful experience, and a very challenging experience. And I do believe that anybody who takes these courses will learn something about themselves, and if not, will definitely learn something through these readings that they can use in their lives.